I'm Sean Perrier and I will be talking about the genre and narrative. The genre of our film is dystopian. This is because our film trailer follows the conventions of a dystopian. The cause of this apocalyptic world is never explained, which is unconventional. We did this to add mystery because it leaves the audience guessing as to what the cause of this world is. It makes the audience wonder if the fault is with man or natural, which relates to the fear of people today as it is unknown and worries people. This is similar to The Road, where the disaster is never thoroughly explained. The protagonist of our film is Kat. She depicts the last human surviving in a post-apocalyptic destroyed world. As most post-apocalyptic heroes, Kat is lonely and finds comfort in the idea of there being other survivors in the world. However, she is similar to Robert Neville in I Am Legend, who is a lone survivor. Kat's fatal flaw is her hope. It's what puts her in danger throughout the entirety of the film. This is a generic convention. However, Kat, the protagonist of our film, challenges conventions and is postmodern because she is a strong female lead.
I'm Luke Whitehouse and I'm going to be talking about the mise-en-scène and the titles in our trailer. In our trailer, the theme of dystopia is clearly presented through our filming locations, as we have set it in a post-apocalyptic world where most of the human race has been wiped out. The very few that survive are fine to stay alive by any means necessary. Through the mise-en-scène, we are able to establish the post-apocalyptic world with our protagonist walking through our filming locations thinking she's on her own. We show this with empty establishing shots which depicts her loneliness, and showing her camp in the woods shows her struggle to survive with what she's got. We further use the conventions of dystopia with iconography used in the trailer. These include the use of the bow and arrow against the cannibals, and the costume of our main character, which is symbolic of what would be worn in a post-apocalyptic world, as it is scruffy and looks like it's been worn for days.
My name is Patrick Hart and I'm going to talk about our editing process. After we had completed our filming, I took on the role of editing for our group. Editing the trailer wasn't difficult, but it did take a long time, as the process of editing the parts where she fades in and out of shot were time consuming. We called this effect ghosting because it makes our character seem ethereal and ghost-like. The technique is done by separating the clip into 3 segments using cross-dissolve to make them fade into each other. As long as the camera is still, it's possible to make the character or object fade in or out of shot. We use this effect because it implies the world is now a lonely place and that she is the only person left, which relates to our title, The Last. Sean and Luke wrote the titles and looked at fonts online to suit the post-apocalyptic mood of the trailer, and then gave them to me to insert into our trailer. To make them more like trailer inserts, we gave ourselves titles like award-winning director, novelist, or producer.
When creating the titles for our film trailer, we looked at and took inspiration from similar dystopian movies. These included The Hunger Games and 28 Days Later. We have used clean titles which can be read easily and don't take away from the action being shown in our trailer. We use different styles of fonts for our titles and have The Last as our biggest and boldest title, to show importance and make clear that this is the name of our film.
To make the trailer more exciting, the pacing must be planned. The first half of our trailer is quite slow moving and calm, with calm, ominous music and slow editing. Halfway through the trailer, the editing starts to speed up to create excitement. To do this, we need a lot of fast paced and exciting action shots.